It's Narelle from Threadistry, and it's time for another Sewing Tip Tuesday. This week's tip is the cutest way to hem knits. Let's check it out. If you hem knits with a straight stitch, there's a pretty good chance this is going to happen. And all your hard work is destroyed. So what are your options to stop your hems from popping? Well, you can use a cover stitch machine and get amazing stitches every time with heaps of stretch. But if your budget doesn't cover that, there are a few options you can use on your regular sewing machine. You can use a lightning stitch, a narrow zigzag stitch, or a triple stretch stitch. They all work well, but why not do something a bit cuter and more fun? Hemming knits is a great chance to play with any decorative stitches your sewing machine has. Mid-range sewing machines often have 30 or more different stitches, and the decorative ones have a lot of stretch due to the way they sew back and forth and side to side. Here's a selection I tested with my sewing machine, which has a crazy number of stitch options. And look at that. Lots of stretch and no popping. While your sewing machine might not have quite so many stitches, you still might have stitches like the honeycomb or this loopy stitch. These ones are great for creating a faux reverse cover stitched look. You can use contrasting thread like I have here to make the hem a feature, or use matching thread for a more subtle look. And a couple of extra tips for using decorative stitches. First, always test your stitches on a scrap of fabric. Firstly, to make sure they stitch out nicely, because they don't always look exactly like the symbol on your machine. And secondly, to make sure they do actually have the amount of stretch you're looking for. Thirdly, make sure the design will be the right way round if it's directional. You don't want that cute little row of hearts to be upside down. And yes, I've actually done this. Also, you need to take care guiding the fabric in the sewing machine. Moving the fabric around a lot can cause the stitch patterns to look a little bit funky, and you just need to let the feed dogs guide the fabric. But when things do go off track, see if there's a better place to stop in the design to adjust the fabric, like between the flowers on this stitch. So that's today's tip. Subscribe to my channel for more sewing tips and tricks and tutorials. See you next time.